I am the subject matter expert at BGN Publishers. BGN Private Limited is the leading provider of RadarOpus homeopathic software since 1987, along with homeopathy books, heritage magazine, homeopathic medicines, and other homeopathic related contents. Today, we are presenting webinar on basic training of radar opus to enhance its utility at daily practice, presented by Dr. Rajesh Kumar. Now, just a little bit before we get started, if you have any questions during the presentation, please type them in the question box in your control panel. It will We'll bring up the questions during the presentation, and we also have time for questions at the end. Our presenter today is Dr. Rajesh, who is a consultant homeopathic physician who used to do practice in Delhi. He passed his BHMS from Alwar, Rajasthan in 2010, done his regular clinic for 2 to 3 years in Delhi in the past, and he worked as a subject expert medical officer for almost a year in an online consultancy firm, had been part of many charitables, and also for quite some time proudly associated with the Bijan as radar educator. Now, without further ado, we will turn the time over to Dr. Rajesh Kumar. Dr. Rajesh, over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Poonam. I appreciate the introduction. It's great to be speaking with you all you today. I welcome every doctor around the world for joining this webinar. And it's been a very special favor for me that I get opportunity to interact with you all lovely homeopaths around the world to share my knowledge related to radar homeopathic software. And I thanks my host for introducing me so well. As a radar educator, I believe that in today's modern world, it is equally important to know the technical aspect of our field so that we can work out in a more smarter way to save our precious time at clinic and also can access more maximum homeopathic literature by adopting this beautiful technology. I must say that I'm glad to get the opportunity to interact with you all lovely homeopaths throughout the country. For that, I must give my regards to BJN Company, who is always there to me to support me and gives this platform to share my thoughts and knowledge in this regard. Before I starting, you all know about the radar homeopathic software. I just want to clarify my objective of choosing this today's topic. Today, I try to impart my knowledge regarding the basis of radar homeopathic software. During my interaction with doctors all over the India, I found that many doctors use homeopathic software on and off at their clinic, and maximum time either because they use it partially or left it using it when it find difficult to use. By looking this, we feel to have a webinar regarding this to let you all know how easy and fruitful it would be if you start knowing your software and using it in a broader aspect directly, increasing the proficiency of all our work. So through this webinar, this is our little effort to make you well versed with the software so that you all can drive the maximum output from it in the quickest manner. So with this, let's begin the webinar and let's see how we can enhance the utility of radar homeopathic software in our daily practice. So I begin with the radar homeopathic features and its brief introduction. Radar, RadarOpus is the latest product of radar software which comes in the market, and it is a easy, simple, and unique interface which give you the accessibility of repertories, materia medica, and patient files. And you must be wondered to know that it's now the first homeopathic software which comes with inbuilt web-in browsers. So that means if in case you have any query over the net, you don't have to move further and can easily have all the accessibility of that within the software. So it's a revolutionary homeopathic product. Try to give you the access of maximum homeopathic literature and try to give you the answer of your query at any time you found at the clinic. Secondly, Radar Opus is the name given to the updated version of the radar, and reason being is that Opus is a Latin word which we put in front of the radar. And if I go with the terminology, so you can see Opus in Latin word meaning it is an art or practice of combining the different parts of a work or so as to produce a harmonious whole. That means a kind of work who has many functionality, and if we put all those together at the same place, we are going to have a very productive and beautiful result. Similarly, radar software will give you the opportunity to combine three main functions of a doctor, that is patient management system, references, and repertorization. So these three important works are collectively put on the radar. With the help of this, we can achieve all these three functions, and that's why we have put it, in spite of the upper versions like 11 or 12, we give this name RadarOpus. Now let's come on the main features of the radar software. If I go with the features of radar, so you can see now radar is, as compared to other softwares, it is among one of them, having all-in-one interface. Secondly, it is a comprehensive search. That means with a single button you can search the whole software. More than 20 repertories you will get, and the USP of radar software is that you will get the latest updated synthesis repertory in this. Along with that, we have put it some other clinical use repertories, like you will have Murphy repertory, uh, you will have the Ant repertory, you will have Boger Bonningson, then some other regional repertories are there. So if I go with the collection of repertory, it is found to be very practical and daily used to repertories are there. Then you will have also the concepts and families of different authors. With the radar software, many doctors are associated who has done very good work in the homeopathy, and they share their experience within the software. So those experience can also be used. Then you will get the book reference of more than 845 books, and the quality of radar homeopathic literature is very good. If you go with the sections and the authors, you will find they are very authentic, and all the classical authors are put in the radar homeopathic software. So if you want to review any work of a author, just search it and you will have that particular book. You can do repertorization from different angles. You will have the patient management system, which is very much advanced than Vitholka's expert tool. So these are the basic features of radar software which you will get in the latest updated version. I will just go one by one. So you can see it's all in one interface, more than 20 repertories, in which synthesis is the main repertory. Most advanced patient management system, where you can take a case in a very logical manner, right from the journal details to the case taking performer, to the attachment of the multimedia, to the repertorization, and to the evaluation till the case reach to the cure. So all the segments are beautifully connected, and it's a very logical manner. So it saves lots of time, and it helps you a lot in making the patient management so easy. After that, you will have references of more than 900 books, concepts and families of different authors. We have the latest updated Vitholkas expert system. Now, this is the most reliable tool when you are going to uh, have the second opinion in aspect of your analysis. So now we are going to have Vitholkas expert tool 1.5 version, which is the most updated and latest version of his. So you can have the facility of this in Radar software. Now, reason of being Radar Opus of choosing, you can see why we promote or we suggest radar software to doctors. These are the five basic reasons. If we compare this software with others, you will find the functionality, the usage, the speed of radar is very good. You can easily access any content, and the speed is good. So if we are talking about the technology, that means we should get the results as fast as possible. So radar being in the market for so many years, so we have worked on its speed. So yes, it now we have a product where it can give you the proper result in the fastest manner. Secondly, it is simple. If we go with the interface, so you can see it is so simple to operate. You don't have to put maximum efforts to understand it. At any time, if you want to operate this software, you don't have to be practice so many months, or you have to take classes for that. It is so simple that you just try to understand the interface and easily access all the contents. After that, we have made it very flexible, so she can jump easily from one segment to another, and this is beautifully done in the radar software. From one segment to another, you can easily move on, and all the segments are beautifully connected. Say for example, if you are in the analysis and you want to go to the references section, you can easily click on the remedy, and you can have all the aspect of the remedy in relation to the analysis. So that's why it is very much flexible. Then I go to the reliability aspect. Because we are using the technology, and all the homeopathic contents should be authentic. So reliability factor is also very important for us. We don't want that in the name of technology you are using that content whose references and whose background is not known. So for that we try our level best that whatever we are going to put in the radar software, they must be genuine and properly verified. So for that, in synthesis repertory, we put all the references of each remedy, put it in the rubric. We have the option, and you can see the authors who have put it the remedy in the in each rubric. So because of that, synthesis repertory become now today's most reliable repertory. Reason being is that we make it very transparent to the homeopathic doctors. So reliability issue is not there with the radar, and I must say it is a very reliable product. And finally, authenticity. Authenticity means the kind of content we put, it is a very genuine product. It is a very pure content we have put it. No any copy paste, no any, the content put it without the permission of doctors. Everything is very content and very pure. So these are the five factors which make a radar software very unique. And I must suggest this software to you all because of all these five reasons. So now let's move further and come on the comparison with the older versions. Now, as I already told you that radar is not a new product. It's been in the market from the last 30 years, and from the last 30 years we have taken the feedback from the doctors, and we try our level best that with the change of the time and the technology, you always get the maximum updated technology. Now, these are the pictures you are seeing that this is the efforts from where we have started. We have so many older versions. From Radar 7 we have started. Then we have 8, 9, 10. 10 is the most accepted and the most famous version of Radar software. And now after that, you can see this is Radar 10 view, and maximum doctors are very much happy with this. And I must say ki this is the best version till now company have launched, and it is totally accepted by many doctors because of the functionality and the features we have given. And about this, we worked hard, and after taking your feedbacks, we try our level best to give more than that. And now, in the name of that, we have Radar Opus to have that kind of facility and the technology within the Radar software. So this is the latest version, and with the help of this, I just try to let you know what are the updations we have done in this and how we are going to operate. For a quicker view, I just let you know the changes we have done in Radar Opus. Now, these are the changes which you find in our latest product. You can see right from its installation to its features, we work out in all the aspects. So if I talk about the installation, so in the previous versions, we have to, individually install each files. But now there is no any need. The setup is auto, and you just click on that and you just automatically install this software. So installation is easy. Interface is very much defined. If I compare this software with the previous versions, so you can see the interface is very friendly. Even company try its best to give you the maximum access of homeopathic literature to you. In a brief, I let you know practically interface of the Radar software. But for the discussion, I just let you know that we have worked on the interface. After that, company have put in some additional features like you will have an option of bookmark. Now there is a possibility that at any time, if you found any important symptom in the homeopathic literature, you can save it in folders and can share at any CMEs and presentation or can discuss with the doctors. Along with that, you will have history buttons, back and forward tools, and the learning experience are also enhanced because we put the information of other topics also. Vision adjustment is there. Previously it is not possible to change the font size, but now for your vision adjustment we have given this provision that at any time if you are having issue, you can just go and have the change the font size. You can add the remedy if at any time you want to give your references, your feedback, and want to share your experience. Just have the provision. You just click on a particular icon, and there is a possibility that you can add the remedy. Then there is a synthesis repertoire is updated. Comprehensive search is there. Advanced search is option is there. That means with a single click you can search the whole software. Repertories are added, updated. Latest tools are there. So these are the changes which we have done in the Radar Opus. And in a meanwhile, I just let you know how we are going to have the functionality of the radar. This is the latest look, and I just minimize this slide and I directly come on the radar software. Now let's see the practical implication of radar software. You can see this is the icon of radar software. If I compare it with the previous previous versions. So you can see previously we have three icons of the radar. One is for the patient management, one is for the references, and one is for the repertories. But now these three programs are put it at the same interface. I click on this icon and it start with a splash screen, emphasizing on three main programs: patient files, materia medica, and repertories. And I must tell you that Radar is first homeopathic software which comes with the password protection. Reason being is that because we are going to put patient files, and also there is a provision to save your experience also. So you can apply this password and you can see now I can access my software in this way. And these are the well-known personalities who are associated with us. They share their experience with us, and also you can have their work in the Radar software. Now the software is uploading and you can see over here it is automatically checking the updates. So what is the another USP of Radar software or benefit is that whenever you open the Radar software, you always have a fresh window of the contents. That means you always have the updated content when you reopen the software, because it automatically looks the latest update and it got added in the Radar software if your system is connected within the internet. And now this is the interface of Radar software. And for the convenience of the doctor, you can see this whole interface is divided into five parts. I just move my cursor and you can see this is the line of demarcation. And till over here, this is the first part, which is called table of contents. And this is the most important segment of the Radar. Reason being is that because we have given the provision of repertories, references, patient management, individual remedies catalog, and families information. So this is the most important segment, because as a doctor, I want to review all these segments. So at any time, if you want to review anything, just go over the report. Say, for example, you want to see the repertory, I click on that, and the list of the repertories are opened up in this way. So you can see this interface is so good, because on the one hand side, I have the list of all the literature, and on the other side, this is the functional window of Radar. So one side I can see the content, and on the other side I can operate it. Say for example, I want to see the synthesis repertory. I click on that, and you are seeing on the right hand side the synthesis repertory. Similarly, if I want to see the cant, I click on that, and on the right hand side I have the cant repertory. At any time, if you want to see the chapter, just click on that, and these all are the chapters of cant repertory. Want to go it, just click on that. These are the rubrics, and choose any rubric and just land upon that, and the remedies are there. So it is so good to operate. And good thing is that you always have the accessibility of the content in front of your eyes. At any time you want to review the content, just click that, search it, or you can directly move on to that. So this is the interface which I want to let you all know, that this is the what company have achieved, which is not previously present in the previous versions. I come on the other part. So this is how you can see the information. Just click on the repertoire, just click on the references, click on the patient. So you always have the literature in this way. Now I come on the second part, which is called search aspect. At any time, if you want to review the whole software, this is the search option. You just write the any query of over here and press the enter button, and this software will search the whole within a fraction of second. Then this is the third part, which is called section of different utilities section. And in this you will see there is an option of bookmark. If I click on that, you can see list of folders can be made, and apart from that, any important line can be stored over here. Then you will have back forward and back go tools. So these are maybe you don't find very big achievement of these tools, but if I compared with the previous versions in Radar 10 or 9, there is no any possibility where you can see multiple work or references at the same platform. At present, you can see I have opened the repertory, and also I have the access of books. So Radar software now will give you the options of multiple tabbing. That means just like a Google Chrome, I can perform many functionality at a particular time. And that's why we have given these tools, go and forward tools, because it saves lots of time. In previous versions, we have to cancel the screen and then we have to move on, and which is very much ignored in this segment, and you can easily work out in a more faster manner. And in this segment, you will have the options of history button. That means at any time, if you want to review any previous segment which you have opened in the Radar software, just click on that. Say for example, you want to see alien work, I click on that and again land up quickly on that content. So history option is there when you want to re-evaluate any segment which is opened in the Radar. In spite of typing and go it to again, You just go to this history button and you always have the list of your work in this way. And then fourth segment is the radar analytics segment. Analysis can be done through different ways. I just demonstrate you how you're going to have the analysis. And finally, you will have segment of general help and sharing section. So you can see with very easily, you can take the screenshot, can take the printout, and even if you want to know more about the radar software, there is a general help button. So you just click on that, and you can see all the videos related to the radar output in within itself. And at any time, if you want to read out, so these all are the segments and PDF files related to it. So you can also read within the radar software. And even that, if you have any issue regarding the radar, so company have made the provision that you can directly connect with us. You just go in this help section, and over here you can see there is an option of learning center and start a live support session. So there is no any issue regarding the training, because many time many doctors left using the software or technology because they don't find the means regarding how to operate it. So company has made this provision, and we always there for you to help you out, because when you click on this particular segment, your screen got shared, and with that you always can take our help, and we guide you properly that which segment is going to be used in what manner. There is no any issue regarding the training aspect. You can easily have all these segments within the radar, and these all are free. You can whenever you feel, you connect us, and you can have the answer related to the radar. Now I come on the utility of the radar quickly. I click on the repertories, and at any time if you want to go to the repertory, click on the synthesis, and these all are the synthesis in view. And I just let you know how to land up on find the rubrics in the repertory. So you can see in previous versions, in order to find the rubric, we need to click on this binoculars. All the chapters open in this way. And say, for example, I want to go in the mind. I want to go in abrupt. I choose it and click on abrupt, this rubric, and this is how I can land up on the rubric. Now in Radar Opus, there is another feature that in spite of going to the chapters, if you know the exact position of a particular rubric, you can easily type the initial of that rubric. Say, for example, I want to see the remedy for acidity. So I just type initial of stomach chapter because I know I found in stomach chapter, and then I press the enter button and type acidity, and then do the double enter. And you can see just by typing on the keyboard, I can land up on the chapter and on the rubrics also. So it saves loss of time, and I can quickly move on it. I give one other example. Say, for example, I want to go into the weakness, which is available in the journal chapter. I type journal and type weakness and do the double enter, and this is how I can quickly land up to the weakness. So this is the another way of landing to the rubric. And now these are the clipboards. Whenever you land up to the rubrics and want to do the repertorization, you choose the rubric and put it into the clipboard. This is the one method of putting into the clipboard. This is how you can do. This is drag and drop method for the analysis. Now my one rubric got selected. At the same time, I want to see, okay, there is a abdomen and P. I want to also see for this. Now this is the another way of landing. Now I choose this one, and at any time if you want to take the rubric with intensity, this is the clipboard. You can see, just take intensity 1, 2, 3. So whatever the intensity you want to see, just click on that, and this is how you can move the rubric with the intensity. And there is a shortcut keys also. Say, for example, you want to see fever with chill, and I want to move this rubric into the clipboard. So there is a shortcut key on the keyboard, control, there's a plus sign on the keyboard. You just click on that, and without any further ado or any issue, you can quickly move this rubric into the clipboard. So these are the simple methods through which you can put the rubrics into the clipboard for the repertorization. Now I want to tell you one more thing, that this software will give you the accessibility of all these repertories at any time. If a patient come to you and you don't know the exact location of a rubric, you can also search into the radar in this way. This is the search box. I type this meningitis. Now maybe as a doctor, sometime I may be confused that maybe this rubric may be found in the general chapter or in the head chapter, where I should look it. So for that, you just type this rubric. I search it in all the repertories, and you can see within a fraction of a second, At present, it is searching in synthesis repertory, and in synthesis repertory regarding to meningitis, I have 104 rubrics. And at any time, if you want to choose the rubric from over here, I just say, for example, this is the rubric I want to choose. I select it and I move it, and this is how I can also put my rubric into the radar software. Now at present I have searched this synthesis. Now because the software have the possibility that you can search this rubric in all the repertories, and this is, you can see, within a fraction of second. Now at any time, say for example, I don't want to take the rubric from synthesis, I want to take from the Murphy, because at present I'm talking about the pathology and Murphy is more pronounced on the pathology as compared to synthesis. So I just select the Murphy, and you can see in front of each repertory, these are all are the number of rubrics related given in the particular repertory. Now I choose the Murphy repertory, and these all are the related rubrics. So this is the rubric I'm looking for. And one good thing about the radar is that in spite of opening the repertory, you just move your cursor, and these all are the related rubrics given in the particular repertory. So you don't have to even open the repertory, although there is a provision you can open it. But if you are just want to review it and you want to see, you just move your cursor and you can see these all are the possible remedies related to the meningitis. And at any time, if you want to see, just click on that, and this is how you can see the particular rubric related to the repertory. And then this is the way, then you can quickly go one by one to each repertory. And this is used for the landing on a conclusion, because for a particular rubric you are referring more than 11 repertories in such a quick span. So this will help you a lot as a doctor, because you are taking the reference of 11 authors who have well proved, and this will give you the opportunity to land upon a particular conclusion regarding to any particular rubric. So this is the one way, and this is how you can choose it. And you can see I move all the rubrics into the clipboard, and at any time, if you want to do the repertorization, just click on the analysis, and this is how I have the repertorization sheet in this manner. And if I go with the interpretation, so you can see these all are the remedies. These are the serial numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the number of rubrics particular remedies covering. So you can see arsenic, out of 5 rubrics, 4 is covering. And these are the total grading scoring done by this remedy. So if you count all these marking, so this is the scoring. So as per the symptoms given to the radar, this is the interpretation, and as per of the analysis, our medicine is arsenic. Now this is how you can see. And at any time, if you want to compare, say for example, arsenic and calcarea is there, so both the remedies are covering the same scoring. And now as a doctor, maybe you want to review the both the remedies. So for you, radar have the facility that if you want to review both the remedies, you can directly go to the reference section. Okay, so I'm just letting you know how from the analysis how you can go to the references, because it give you the opportunity to read a particular remedy. Now you can see I click on the arsenic, and these all are the radar keynotes of arsenic album. You can have a quick view of arsenic keynotes in this way. Now these all are the reliable keynotes, but at any time, if you found that you want to read the keynotes or the this particular remedy from all the authentic literature, you can see we have list of more than 800 authors in the radar software. So at any time you want to review this remedy in all these literature, so what you need to do, you just go over here and search this particular remedy in all references, and you can see within a fraction of second this software will give you the opportunity to read a particular remedy from all the references in this way. Say for example, you want to see how William Borick defined, I click on that, and this is how William Borick defined arsenic remedy. And if I want to see in bird, so I click, so I can go one by one to each author, or there is a search button over here. I just quickly type over here. Say for example, I want to read from Kent lecture, I type Kent, I click on that, and this is how I have the information regarding the Kent book regarding the arsenic album. And even you can have the interpretation also. So this is about the regarding the arsenic remedy. Once you're done with the symptoms, there is also a provision that radar have the unique in itself. What is that? Is that in spite of searching the whole references, if you have only work in the keynotes only, now these you can see radar references properly categorized. If I go with the sections, you can see you will have materia medica segment, keynote segment is there, comparative materia medica, therapeutics, provings, journals, other therapies, even organ and part is there, proceedings, histories, clinical cases are there, and even medical dictionaries also we have put it. So these all are the segments we have given in the radar references. Now at any time, if you don't want to review the arsenic remedy in all the segment, you only want to see the keynotes only. So what you can do is that you just click on this button and limit this search to the keynotes only, and you can see now my remedy have this keynotes only. Now I'm reviewing arsenic from aliens keynote in this way. So you can quickly move to each authentic author at any time if you want to review, and these all are the keynotes of arsenic. So this is the facility this radar software will give you. And apart from that, if you at any time once finished with the keynotes, you are assured, okay, for a particular case, all the symptoms are matching. You are very much assured regarding the arsenic. Now it is a matter of interpretation. Say, for example, we have given the relationship part also. While before prescribing, please review all these segments. So what are the antidotes of arsenic? What are the complementary remedies? What are the followed well remedies? What are the inimicals which should not be given? So these all are the related segment. And at any time, if you want to compare, these are the Bonningson relationship part. Say, for example, you want to compare arsenic mind section. I click on the arsenic mind, and these all are the related remedies whose mental symptoms are very much similar to the arsenic remedy. So this is how you can have the interpretation. And if you we have given the miasmatic background also. Once you are confirmed or taking the case on the miasmatic aspect, these are the miasmatic aspect, and these are the sources. If in case you want to review from where this remedy is derived, we have given this information. And even if you want to see the remedy in natural form, this is how a arsenic remedy appears in the natural form. And about that, if at any time you want to use the internet within the radar software, as I already told you that we have given the provision of internet within the radar. So you just click on the Google, and you can see this is how I can have the information on the internet. I'm having a separate tab, and I can use all this information in this way. If you want to review any particular information, we have Wikipedia option. You just go over there, and this is how you can have the information regarding the arsenic. Now, say for example, not only for the homeopathic literature, if in case you want to brush up your practice of medicine knowledge, so we have the provision that you just type any disease over here and search in the Wikipedia. So you can see you have all the information regarding this disease. Now, at any time, if you want to see the sign symptoms, these all are the sign symptoms of a particular disease. At any time, if you want to see the pathophysiology, just click on that. These are the pathophysiology. If at any time you want to see the what are the possible new tests available in gastritis, just go over there. And if you want to see what are the other treatment given in the pathies, so these are the related treatments. And there is also a provision of image comparison. If a patient come to you, especially of skin, and you want to review, say for example, eczema, I'm giving an example. If a case of eczema come to you and you want to see how eczema appears on different parts of the body, so within the radar software, you can see in this way. Even you can see the subtype also. Say for example, you want to see how dyshytotic eczema appear, just click on that, and you can see this is how dyshytotic eczema appears, and this is a perfect example. So you can also brush up your practice of medicine knowledge within the radar software by using all these tools. Once you're done with this, and I'm coming on the analysis again. Now we have this analysis sheet. I just want to point out one more thing is that once you have read out all the symptoms of arsenic, this software will give you the provision of comparison also. Say for example, I want to review arsenic or calcaria, so I just go to this advanced search button. Now this is advanced search. I clear this one, and you can see I have a provision of remedies section. We have 4 section. You can search or carry any particular symptom you want to search, just search it out over here. And even you can search the particular remedy also. I just define this segment, so how to use this one. Say for example, patient come to you for asthma. So what good thing about the radar is that in spite of typing the whole sentence, you can type the keywords only. Say for example, patient come for asthma and his complaints aggravated by dust. So in spite writing the whole sentence, just type the 2 words asthma and dust, and type it in all the repertories. So whatever the rubrics are there related to this particular condition, I within a fraction of second I can review within the 20 repertories in this way. And not only in the repertories, we can also land up on the remedy by using our references segment. So what I can do, I can quickly search or switch to the references also. I search this particular symptom in my all books, and within a fraction of a second, this technology is letting me know that out of 1000 books, 111 authors suggested particular remedy for this symptom. You can see if I click on the boric, he suggested actose fordida, which is also known as pothos. If I click on the Clark, he also suggests pothos. If I click on the gypsum, he suggested bromium for that. So 101 authors suggested particular remedy for this. And if I want to take the conclusion, you can see I have this extraction button. I click on that and you can see within a fraction of a second, I have the conclusion of 111 authors regarding this particular symptom, and these all are the remedies. And you can see 111 authors, among them 20 doctors suggested pothos, and around 12 doctors suggested Netromars, and around 8 doctors suggested Calcaria. So this software will give you the opportunity to have the conclusion from your thousands of books also. You can have from the repertories, but because our literature is so authentic, so at any time if you want to review and if you want to see who are those 22 doctors, just click on that, and those list is automatically coming this way. And if I click on each author, and you can see all these are the authors who suggested pothos, and even you can read his book and the particular symptom given in this way. So this is how you can have the interpretations, and I'm all apart from that, I'm letting you know regarding the this remedy comparison also. So once you have the query regarding answer of your query, then you just come on this remedy section. I just quickly type arsenic. Now arsenic I choose, and this is the one remedy, and then I choose calcaria. So this is my remedy. Now I search all these two remedies in all my references individually, and you can see within a fraction of second both the remedies are searched in all my in thousands of books. And I have a separate window, one is for the calcaria and one is for the arsenic. Now at any time if you want to review the segments, say for example I want to know from the William Boric, in William Boric book, what are the mental symptoms of arsenic and what are the mental symptoms of calcaria. So at present it is giving the complete remedy to me, but I want to put the limitation on that. I don't want to read the complete remedy. I just want to know the mental symptom of both the remedies. So I just put the filtration on that and just click on that, and you can see within fraction of second now I am having the calcaria carb mind symptoms, and on the other hand I have William Boric arsenic symptom. So you can see this is how arsenic defined in William Boric, and this is how calcaria defined in William Boric. So at any time, if you want to do the comparison, our authentic literature is always available to you all. You can do the comparison for not two remedies. There are so many. Even you can carry to 5 to 10. Once you've done the comparison, you just again come to over this repertorization sheet, and also radar software will give you the opportunity not to do just simple repertorization, but there is always a possibility that you can also apply filter on this also. Say for example, if in case you want to see what are the possible plant remedies in my group, this is the general analysis. If you want to put the limitation, just go over here and just put on the plant remedies, and you can see within a fraction of second this analysis got limited to only plant kingdom. So this is how you can see these all are the possible remedies given in the analysis, only plant related remedies. Now this is the basic feature which is already present in radar software. What is new is that at any time if you want to see, now this is a new one, at any time if you want to see what are the possible no source, because as a doctor many times your case got stuck up. Now in order to review it and to land up to the cure in that particular case, you always need an intercurrent remedy. And if you need any no sort, you always have this facility in this that as per of your case, this software will also let you know that what are the possible no source in your case, so you can have the information in this way. And once you're done with that, you can also take the second opinion. This is the Vitholker's expert tool. I click on that, and this is how you can have Vitholker expert program and can have the information in this way. So he always suggests you, he has his own criteria, but after giving the case to him, he suggests the best possible remedy in your case, the most rare one and the most suitable one. So this is how you can have the information. Even radar is the first software will give you the accessibility of cross repertorization. With a single click you can do also that thing. You can see I have taken all these symptoms from different repertories. Now so say for example, if I have taken the symptoms from the synthesis repertory only, and I want to see, okay, at any time I want to repertorize this case from the Kent repertory. So what I can do, I just go over here and with a single click, you can see my analysis is now from Kent repertory. Now, if you want to see, I want to see my analysis from Boger Bonningson. Just click on that, and this is my analysis from Boger Bonningson. So these are the cross repertorization which you can do for the same set of symptoms and can have different review of the repertories regarding the analysis. If you want to see from the synthesis, just click on that, and this is the analysis from the synthesis repertory. So this is also a very good and unique feature in Radar, that with a single click you can do the cross repertorizations. Once you're done with the analysis, you can also have the usage of experience. You can see in Radar software, these all are the authors who are associated with us and can use the experience. Say for example, you want to know, at present we have seen that our analysis got limited with the plant kingdom. And if in case you want to go further, you can see you can also limit the analysis to the plant kingdom families also. I want to see like a compositive group is there. I click on that, and you can see my analysis got limited to the compositive family only. And even if you want to use the thought process of different doctors, you can see Dr. Grant Bentley is there. If you want to see from the miasmatic analysis, he has his own opinion. He say that by seeing the face of the patient, we can estimate the miasmatic background. And how we can achieve, these are the some categories. I click on that. Yellow is for psoras, blue is for syphilis, and red is for psychosis. So if I click on the yellow, so yellow is defined for psora, and a psoric patient has some facial features. Now these are the features, like he has small face, sloped down angled, dried hairs, receding hairlines, just like this. So he has given the pictorial representation. So I want to review what are the possible remedies in my analysis which have the psoric background. If I go with the faces, you will click on that, and it also limit your analysis with the facial aspect in this way. So there are so many things in Radar which you can do with the analysis aspect. So today I'm limiting to only this thing, but you have always different angles of your analysis, and you can do in this way. Now, in order to save this analysis, we have this patient management. We have very beautiful patient management, and at any time, if you want to save your analysis, just do the right click and click on that, and either you can attach this sheet to your previous patients, or if in case you don't have the case, you just write the name of the patient like this, and just put the name of the patient and save it, and you can see your your analysis got saved. And at any time, if you want to review this analysis, you just search over here, and you can see I have the name of the patient in this way. So it is so easy to operate, and you can access all the information in this way. So this is what I want to demonstrate regarding the radar software today. Although there are so many things in the radar, and it may take lots of time to explain, but this is the overview which I want to demonstrate to you. At any time, these are the other segments which you can use in the radar. You can easily take the screenshot. You can see within the radar software, we have given this provision that you can take the screenshot also and easily share this one. So there are so many facilities. So that's why today's webinar is regarding to give you the overview of radar software. We have planned a monthly webinar for you all. For our coming months, we are going to take a particular segment of radar, and then we are going to have a detailed discussion, and we will take the question and answer session. And this is how we feel that we can, remove the issues having our users and all the persons who want to know the radar software, and we make the users to learn this software more easily. So this is what we are planning at present, and today is the session regarding this. I must thank you for you all homeopathic doctors for joining this webinar and giving your precious time to me. And before leaving that, I just also want to let you know the radar packages also. You can see radar comes in three packages in market. The silver package is of 37,000, and prime package is of 55,000, master is 75,000. uh, Now these are the discounts. At any time, if any doctors who are interested to have the radar software, we are giving these discount to them. And these are the EMI scheme also. You can see by having the radar software, if in case you are not able to have the radar on one time payment, you can also have interest free EMIs. So all these details we will send you on your mail or your WhatsApp number, and please have a look on this. And if in case you have any query, you can revert back to me. And thank you so much. I'm just now looking for the question answer session. I'm delivering my mic to my presenter. please have a word. And at any time, if any want to have a question, please ask it.